In this morning's Business Insight, the Cincinnati Fringe Festival is celebrating its 15th anniversary. Produced by the No Theater, Fringe is a 13-day performing arts extravaganza that kicks off Tuesday. This video is from a few years ago. It's grown in scope to more than 250 performances of 50 offerings while keeping the experimentation and inclusivity that have been its hallmark. To talk about the Cincinnati Fringe Festival and its impact, we are joined this morning by Fringe producer Chris Wesselman. He is with Business Courier publisher Jamie Smith in the studio. Chris and Jamie.
Thanks, Peg. Chris, thanks for being here today.
Absolutely, Jamie. Thanks for having me.
Now, since the Fringe Festival doesn't really give a explanation of what exactly it is, tell our viewers what it is.
Absolutely. So Fringe is a 13-day theater and arts festival. So the backbone of the festival is live performance, and so we have ticketed events, but there's also visual Fringe installations and galleries. We brought back our film Fringe component this year, so there are 5 nights of film screenings from indie producers, and then we have nightly after parties at No Theater, which serves as Fringe headquarters. It is a giant arts celebration. Like you guys said, it's an extravaganza. It's a smorgasbord, and we really have just such a great time bringing in local artists, national artists, and sometimes international artists, just to celebrate everything that is creative over those 13 days.
Awesome. Now, as you said, it's 13 days. What kind of economic impact are we talking with this event?
So we bring in about 10,000 people every year to attend the shows, so we really enjoy being able to celebrate. All the performances take place in venues across the Over the Rhine neighborhood, so it's really amazing to be able to see all those people come into Over the Rhine and to really celebrate a neighborhood that has seen such a resurgence over the past decade.
Oh, that's incredible. Now, how does somebody get a shot at it? How do they get to perform in the Fringe Festival?
So to be part of our primary lineup, you have to submit an application, and part of that application is sample materials, any reviews you've gotten for your production in the past, and then we have a team of over 40 local theater professionals and educators and critics, journalists who review the applications. And we're not looking to select shows necessarily based on the quality, but we're looking to create, as a curated festival, we're looking to create as well-balanced a lineup as possible so that we can present something new, something familiar, but also something completely brand new for people.
That's awesome. Now, for rookies and first-timers, what do you suggest? How do they get this, how do they view as much as they can?
I say to really get the full Fringe experience, you really need to carve out a chunk of time, whether that's a night or a weekend. You need to be able to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shows before you really start to get the feel for what the festival is and how much variety there truly is. And then I think that also involves coming down and visiting us at No Theater after all the shows are over for our Fringe Bar Series after parties, because that's really an opportunity to not only talk with other patrons about the shows they're seeing and get recommendations, but it's a chance to mingle with staff, artists, volunteers, and we all just have such a great time. There are different themes, different events, dance parties. We have a prom on the first Saturday of the festival, so it's really a good time, and we have lots of local bands playing this year for Bar Series, so it's a really good time, and we want everyone to experience it.
So it sounds like something there for everybody,
absolutely,
regardless of what your taste and likes are.
Fringe is not just for people who really like the avant-garde or the experimental with theater. We have plenty of family-friendly options too. In fact, on our opening weekend, the 2nd and 3rd, we have 2 free family-friendly events. So if people want to bring their kids down, they should feel absolutely comfortable doing that.
Well, I know we're going to have a full screen here to talk about the schedule,
sure,
information, the website, how to get tickets and everything. But it's one of the things I like about Cincinnati, is specifically the arts in Cincinnati, is there's so much of it. And there's so many, I could go to something every day, every night, and never duplicate it.
Yeah.
So this just adds to the lineup.
It really does. It's like an entire season of theater and art in Cincinnati in 13 days.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for producing this great event, and I look forward to seeing it for the first time. I haven't been, so
well, come on down.
I sure will.
I'll buy you a drink.
All right, that's even better. Thanks so much for being here.
You're very welcome, Jamie. Thank you.